Hi, I'm Parker Whitaker. The objective of this video is to give a description to the therapy that I provide. So my clients come and tell me on a regular basis that they've just referred someone to me, but in the process, they realize they couldn't figure out how to describe what I do. I usually laugh at them and say, that's okay, I usually struggle when people ask me point blank as well. The reason is not that I don't know what I do, but that it's fairly difficult to describe what I do and to put it concisely in a quick answer. So quickly, here's kind of where it comes from. So over the last 22 years, I've had the great privilege of working with just an amazing array of diverse practitioners and people from a vast array of modalities who have practiced different ways of approaching the body. And I've been able to not only study with them, but to be able to pick their brains and be able to find out in their way of approaching the body on any given condition, what is it that they see? What is the story behind the body that they are looking at? And then how then do they approach it? Sometimes these ideas actually contradict each other in terms of the way that they approach the story of the body. So the model that they use sometimes work in contradiction to the other, except for both might sometimes have validity and work. So I started putting that together with the story of the body that I saw, that people would tell me over the years, what was happening both in their bigger story as well as the story that I was seeing and feeling and hearing right there in the room with me. Putting that all together, realizing that there are a lot of different ways to approach maybe even the same thing, began to cultivate an idea of these myriad of modalities and these myriad of models. When somebody is telling me their story and I'm hearing it and I'm remembering somebody else's story to kind of have an idea of what is happening and then which is the best method that I can use at that point to come along with them to help assist and to work with the healing of their system. Those ways might be really different from some big range of motion and stretching and release techniques for scar tissue and adhesions and releasing nerves, all the way down to far more subtle types of things dealing with the energy and the cranial bones, the viscera, the organ systems, and how that they move based on lymphatic motion and how that they are altered during emotional situations, even the seasons and how that the body dances through that whole process. Ultimately, lending myself as their assistant in that process of trying to help their body, whether it's a specific condition or whether it is a longer term or whatever it is towards trying to get their bodies to move towards health, that becomes my job.